Hello Aces, this is Ace Common Fan and welcome to mission 13 of our Project Wingman playthrough.
The offensive operations to take back territory from the Federation has been going well with your continued support, Sicario. Your air support up and down the front has been integral in demoralizing and outright destroying enemy air superiority. All this, however, has forced the Federation to respond in overwhelming force. Our intelligence has obtained a crucial piece of information on the deployment of the Federation's main airship fleet, Task Force 1. Task Force 1's deployment to Cascadia would be overwhelming and costly to the Independence Force. A direct confrontation would be nothing less than a disaster. Thankfully for us, they're not yet in the country and are on the last leg of their journey. In the Pacific, the Kingdom of Sawaiki is an associate nation of the Federation, much like how Cascadia was before the war. Their islands are rich in natural resources and therefore an economic hub in the middle of the Pacific. Because of this, the main Federation harbor for airships on this side of the globe rests there. The plan is this. Sicario will lead an air assault of mercenaries in, taking out the airship fleet while they're in port. We're devoting every single aerial tanker we have in order for you to reach out there. Hitman team, you'll be on point with Sicario. The port and the surrounding area is entirely a militarized industrial sector, all meant for maintaining the airship fleet and, on a lesser note, the naval forces of the Federation. This is a target-rich environment, and we expect nothing less than total dismantling of the Federation's infrastructure and force deployment capability in the entire Pacific. We're unsure on how the Kingdom of Sawaiki will respond, but be on the lookout for their local air force. Some nations in alliance with the Federation might not see it our way.
Couple things to point out. Yeah, it makes sense that the, Sawaiki, because it's in the geographic center of the Federation, would be the main naval and airship base for them. Also, we're going to Hawaii! Yes, the fake Hawaii, the meme has become real. You look at the map and you see how big Hawaii is, it's crazy. I guess all the volcanoes just made that landmass much larger. Anyway, let's get going. Oh look, we got a new fighter, the FS-15. I guess this is the F-15 SMTD, right? But, it's a single-seater. Who cares about single-seaters? It's all about having your wife in the back. Which is why in this mission, I'm gonna go with the Sukhoi 25. I know, it's crazy, but according to the briefing, most of the targets were on the ground. So I'm gonna do this. Now, he also mentioned that there might be the local Air Force around, and I can already see myself getting into trouble later on with a mission update or something. So we'll see how that goes. We're gonna bring the multi-lock, air to ground. Let's bring bombs. Large bombs are good, UGBs. And let's bring the medium gun pods, because just in case we get into a dogfight, this is like the only special weapon that would be handy. But look at this arsenal. There's more firepower here than some air forces in real life. I'm not even kidding. Let's go. Oof.
I think you mean your kingmakers. That crown. Don't be vain by association. Visual confirmed. A majority of Task Force 1 is in port. The operation is a go. All aircraft are clear to attack. Engage any and all targets, but make sure those airships are dealt with first. If they stop powering up, you'll be in for a world of hurt.
I've never seen so many airships in one place.
Looks like they built a wall around the base. Wow. Why do I feel like I'm a Japanese pilot during Pearl Harbor?
Sicario, Hitman team, you're on point. The other mercenaries will pick up the slack. Wait, those aren't our planes. Sound the alarms! All hands battle stations. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. We have the element of surprise. Let's act on it, please. Onward.
those are the airships. They're flying boats. That makes sense why they don't need runways. Just land on the water. Deal with them before they start flying. It's gonna be a bit hard to throw bombs on them if they're flying. What, she's here too? From last mission, that woman. There's a carrier here, a regular.
Take him down.
There was a carrier here.
Viking personnel moving into defensive positions. If they get involved, we might widen the war. Hey, Dip, you have those raids around a few years back in East Valkyrie? Remember that script we had to say? Go for it. Ah, goddamn. Fine. This is a message representing the combat aircraft over the airspace of the Kingdom of Swanky. All concerned, we are engaged with the Federation personnel and resources pertinent to the war in Cascadia on behalf of the nation of Cascadia. Cascadia has no crew, I repeat, no crew with the Kingdom of Swanky or its own security forces. We therefore ask you not to intervene or oppose or attack. However, we are under orders to engage any Kingdom of Swanky units who do not comply with this request and move into attack positions. Does anyone copy this communication? Copy. Cheers. That's 2 bucks per galaxy, you own. If you say so.
I guess that's very important. You don't want to piss off all the states within the Federation, just the big government of the Federation itself, that's fine. I mean, I shouldn't be saying that, because we could get more contracts and I'll get more money.
All units, no need to share. Everything is for the taking. Easy for you to say, Sicario.
There are some Cordium containers, I guess it's the fuel for the airships?
Astronaut yawning right now. Really? Where? 060 from the Silver Wing.
Let's go after the airships. They got railguns this time. What are those missiles? It's like Macross. Holy damn.
All that matters is getting seaways and weapons up and operational. These ships were meant to float anyway.
a destroyer Z-Tech. Oh, that's funny. Or battleship, I should say. Throw a bomb here. Oh yeah! Another one is down. What? Only two more? Yeah. One more to go. Here we go, the fishmonger. I think that's the last one, the last priority target, yeah. Let's throw a bomb there. Should take most of the targets all in one go. Only got 3 left, so let's see how this goes. Oh, that was a miss. Like part of the Japanese, but then we actually won Pearl Harbor, right? Sunk their airships, that should count.
News outlets throughout the world have stated the obvious. Task Force 1 has been crippled in port. Lone airships remain in the region, but none with the combat experience or firepower as the Federation's main pride. Defensive positions held by the Federation banking on their arrival have quickly folded, and the snowball effect has begun. The war is going our way, thanks to you. The Kingdom of Sawaki has kept quiet regarding this, but collateral damage to their own facilities were kept to a minimum. What damage they did sustain, they blamed the Federation for not maintaining a proper defense, despite what the Sawaki people have offered them. No matter the cost, however, this is a massive blow to the Federation that they can't possibly recover from.
That's all good to hear. I think this is a decisive point where we are definitely winning this war. We were already on a good tide, but this is that moment. And there was a lot of firepower that just was absolutely destroyed. And Sawaki is like kind of on our side, I guess. When you do an attack like this, it shows how vulnerable the Federation is. So I guess that makes the other states reconsider their membership in the Federation, right? Anyway, That was Mission 13. Hope you guys have enjoyed. In the description, find a link to the playlist with all the episodes of this playthrough, and I'll see you guys next time.